This is the Coastal Bend's most comprehensive high school football show, Friday Night Fever. Proudly brought to you by CCRV, keeping RVs affordable and fun.
Hi, good evening, everybody. We are live at Reagan's Wildcat Stadium. Alan Harwell with Paul Alexander. Some breaking news right now, and here's the situation. We're in a delay. We've had two light poles go out on us about 30 minutes ago, and we're in the middle of the third quarter.
Strangest thing I've ever seen. Right now, it's a 14-point ball game, and we're a little miffed as to what happens if they cannot resume play tonight. We hope they can.
All right, let's show you how we got where we are. Let's roll the highlights. Here come the Wildcats, unbeaten at 3-0, and of course, across the way, the Sand Crabs from Port Lavaca 2-1. They're a very, very good football team, and they showed us why on their opening drive. Just their third play from scrimmage. That's their big man, Steve Johnson, waltzes in for the easy score to make it 7-0.
Wildcats could not stop the fullback give off the triple option. That was the story of the first half.
All right, so they would take a 14-0 lead. Now, here is the play now that would ignite GregoryPortland. Again, they're trailing 14-0 at this point. Check out this great run here by number 16, Christian St. Romain. He's going to find a seam. He's going to turn on the speed. He's going to go 91 yards. They're not going to get him.
And they do it off the fake reverse. The Wildcat offense wasn't getting much done at that time, so they turn it over to the special teams and get back in the ballgame.
All right, that's certainly a Play of the Week nominee. Now, still first quarter, Jeremy Barker connects with Marcus Arroyo. Nice catch. We're tied at 14.
Well, and a great throw to the back pylon by Barker, his 7th TD pass of the year, that coming off a Port Lavaca turnover.
All right, so we head to the second quarter now. Sand Crabs are going to strike back, number 44. Again, the big man, Steve Johnson, he's a beast, 52 yards.
They were amazing on first down. Check this out. On 14 first down plays in the first half, Port Lavaca averaged 16 yards per play.
All right, so that gave him a 21-14 lead. Back came GP. It's Barker to Arroyo connection again. We're tied at 21.
Remarkable resiliency. The Wildcats just fight back time and time again.
So Port Lavaca led 28-21 at halftime. Third quarter now. Jeremy Barker, real quick, this is, again, Connor Kessler, long run here by the Sand Crabs.
By the quarterback, who is not only big, he's got legitimate linear speed. You are not going to catch that guy from behind.
All right, I made it 35-21. Here in the third quarter, Jeremy Barker gets picked off. A wild, crazy interception.
Well, it was deflected by the intended receiver. The ball did not appear to hit the ground. It's picked off, a heady play by the cornerback as he gets down for the touchback, and then darkness descends.
Yeah, this is crazy. Again, we're at about a 30-minute delay, so 4:45 to play here in the third quarter. We're just waiting around, and it's 35-21, Sand Crabs leading the Wildcats. All right, let's head over to Alice. Big game there. Roland Rodriguez has a big district opener between TM and the Coyotes. Roland.
Hey, thanks, Alan, and thanks, Paul. We talked about District 15-5A being stacked. No difference tonight here in Alice. 3-0 Alice hosting a very sneaky good 2-1 Toloso Midway high school football team. To the highlights we go. Memorial Stadium was packed on this homecoming night. Here we go, pick things up in the second quarter. No score. TM quarterback J.D. Garcia looking for his 4th touchdown of the year. He finds it. Warriors jump on top 7-zip. Late second quarter, Coyotes looking to make something happen. Quarterback Isaiah Aguilar, who's passed for more than 350 yards, finds Waylon Moore for the big 50-yard pickup. Very next play, Aguilar walks in for the score. They go for 2. Alice up 8-7. Now, late second quarter, after a Toloso Midway turnover, 24 seconds on the clock, Mr. Waylon Moore gets his first touchdown of the season. Alice takes a 15-7 lead at the half. And Alice would score 27 points in the third quarter to cruise to an easy 50-13 victory. Coyotes will travel next week to face a tough Port Lavaca team. Warriors at home next week to play San Antonio Southside. Now joining us tonight is the head coach himself, Kyle Atwood of the Coyotes. Coach, congratulations on yet another win.
Appreciate it, Roland. Yeah. Thanks for having me.
We talked about before the game how you said if defense and special teams play good, y'all going to win the game. They did just that.
They absolutely did. You know, we wanted to win the turnover battle, and we did that. Offensively, we didn't play or execute as well as we would like to. There's a lot of things that we need to improve on, but defense stepped up. They got us the ball back multiple times. Then obviously special teams. We scored two touchdowns on special teams play. Won the hidden yardage there with some punt. We had a punt late in the game of over 60 yards, and then our kickoff protection played really, really well, and put them in some situations where they were going to have to go the length of the field.
All right, Coach, congratulations once again, and looks like the mustache is staying for yet another week. How about that, Alan?
All right, thank you, Roland. Again, we are in a delay here at Ray Aikens Wildcat Stadium, 35-21 in favor of Port Lavaca midway through the third quarter.
Come on, Power Company, for sure. You know, they say against the triple option that you can pick your poison. Well, it was all poison tonight. These sand crabs are deadly. Check this out. Now, defending the option is all about assignment football, and look what Port Lavaca did. The first half, the GP defense just could not stop the fullback dive. Sand Crab Jr. Steve Johnson romped and stomped at will, especially on first down. When the Wildcats finally slowed him down a little bit, quarterback Connor Kessler took over on the keep, gashing the Wildcats for 39 yards here. So that's two phases of the triple option, and they can pitch it too, as halfback Jarius Stewart takes it to the one to set up a second Port Lavaca TD and put the Sand Crabs up 14-0 late first. So they've moved the ball on the dive, the keep, and the pitch. Now they just reset the cycle and go back to the fullback. Johnson takes it 53. If you can't stop the fullback dive, you can't stop the triple option. And I'm not sure there's going to be anybody in this district that can stop their version of the triple option. Alan, they're really good.
All right, that's tough, Paul. It's tough to stop. Thank you very much. Good analysis. When we come back, we'll check in with Nikila Pradier, who is live in Refugio. We're coming right back.
Mic check 1 2 3 4. Mic check 1 2 3 4. Mic check 1 2 3 4. Are we good? Are we good? Okay, just give me a standby. And who am I tossing? Am I tossing back to Allen?
You hear that? 50-10, final.
I heard it. I heard it a few minutes ago. Well, Jeff, I hope you have the time of your life tomorrow.
Friday Night Fever is brought to you by CCRV, Thomas Fan Clinic, Mattress Firm, and Good and Crisp Chicken.
The lights are still out here in Portland. We're in a delay. It's 35-21 Port Lavaca midway through the third quarter. Let's check in with Nikila Pradier, who is live in Refugio. Nikila.
Hey guys, it's been a wild one out here tonight. In fact, the game is not over quite yet. Refugio came into tonight looking for a little revenge against Smart, having lost 2 in a row to the Panthers, including the state championship game back in 2017. So before we give you the update, let's show you how we got here. Big night at Bobcat Stadium. Refugio fired up as the team takes the field, and the Bobcats on offense first. The running game off to a hot start. Ysidro Mascaro, you're going to hear his name a lot tonight. He gets the 10-yard run for the score, but the extra point is no good. Refugio up 6-0 early in the first, but less than 2 minutes later, Mart answering back. A 65-yard run sets the Panthers up for this 2-yard touchdown. Quarterback Kyler Martin on the keeper, and after a 2-point conversion, Mart leads 8-6. Unfortunately for Refugio, that was just the start for the Panthers. Workhorse running back Rodrell Freeman went off in the first half, including the 17-yard rush for a touchdown. This gave Mart a 22-6 lead, and the Panthers would add another score in the second quarter to take a 28-6 lead. But we all know there's no quit in Refugio. A couple of minutes later, quarterback Austin Ochoa with a tough run downfield, 35 yards, to set up this score from Mascaro, 7 yards out, and after a 2-point conversion, it's 28-14. Then after the Bobcat defense forces a 3-and-out, the offense responds. Ochoa to Jordan Kelly, 40 yards down the field, stopped just short of pay dirt, but who else but Mascaro punching it in from a yard out. Refugio scoring 14 unanswered to end the first half and trailing 28-20 at the break. And Refugio completes the comeback. This game went final just seconds ago. Bobcats win 48-40 over the Mart Panthers. So the Bobcats breaking that losing streak against Mart to go to 5-0 on this season. Mart drops down to 2-3, guys. A magnificent finish to this one here in Refugio. Alan and Paul, we're going to send it back to you.
Thank you, Nikila. We are still in a delay here. It's been about a 50-minute delay. It's 35-21 Port Lavaca. Strange things.
Well, you wonder what happens now, because even if they're able to resume play, we get the lights back on. These players have been standing around for almost 45 minutes right now. They've got to warm up again just to be safe. Some speculation they may have to resume the game tomorrow. This is indeed strange.
All right, when we come back, we'll check in with Jeff. He's got more highlights for you right after this quick timeout.
Well, let's wear our emotions on our sleeves more.
Mic check, Chelsea. Again.
Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mic check, mic check.
All right, can we get up? Am I up? Can we get a mic check for me, or is that Chelsea? 8.
Friday Night Fever is brought to you by CCRV, Thomas Fan Clinic, Mattress Firm, and Good and Crisp Chicken.
We are still in a delay. The lights have gone out here in Portland in the third quarter. And we're not sure what's going to happen. We're waiting for official word. But while we wait, let's head to Jeff Dubroff in the studio for more highlights.
Thanks, Alan. Little time to waste, a lot of times to cover. Let's begin the action right now. Moody and King going on at Bucks Stadium. This was a good one. Both teams 1-1 in district. It's a little early to say that this could really decide who's going to end up in the playoffs, but you never know. Here goes Daryl Asbell. He breaks through gets past the secondary. He's going to be down at the 20-yard line. Now Nathaniel Sada, he's going to have a spin move off a body into the end zone. Moody takes a 20-13 lead, but here comes King, led by Benjamin Stewart, the junior sensation quarterback. Watch this, a dime, and look at the diving grab by Adam Burns. That's going to be a top play nominee. 2-minute drill for the Mustangs down on the goal line. Josiah King's going to take it in before the half. But how about Moody? They go on to go on a big run. They defeat King 42-21. How about Ray taking on Flower Bluff over at Hornet Stadium? This was a good one. Flower Bluff, as you know, coming off that big win against Veterans Memorial last week. Robert Vasquez, the speedy quarterback, read option, keeps it. He's going to plow his way in. They tie the game at 7, but here comes Isaac Miles, maybe the best player in all of South Texas. His 3rd touchdown in the half. Flower Bluff goes on to cruise in this one. Final score, 42-19. Let's cap it off with Carroll hosting Victoria East. Now, Victoria East is without one of their best players, their star running back, but here comes the backup. Watch this. Alan Jimenez is going to be met by Jaden Smith, who slams him down. Now rolling out to his left, Latavian Johnson, perfect pass. Kobe Levine tiptoes down the sideline. Touchdown Victoria East. They're up 7-0. Now Johnson rolling to his left. He's going to take it on his own. Look at him go. He can do it with his arm and his legs. He's not going to go down. Look at him plowing his way through. This Titans offense was moving, and now Johnson just going to throw it up for his tall wide receiver, Ethan White, who comes down with it. They are winding this thing down over at Cabinets. Score right now in the 4th, 55-27, but we're not done because Chelsea Torres, you were at Cal Allen tonight for a big game. Cal Allen coming off a bye week. What do you got for us?
Jeff, the cool thing is that Cal Allen's not only coming off a bye week, but they're undefeated, taking on the Floresville Tigers, who are 1-2. Big game tonight. The first half was really going back and forth. Now, quarterback Jarrett Garza, he's the leading rusher for the Wildcats, coming into tonight's game with 300 total rushing yards on the season, and that's exactly what the song and dance is going to be for his first touchdown. Less than 6 to go in the first. Garza rushed for the first down. You can see here he's rushing right past those 2 defenders, putting on the Jets. Cal Allen's already up 7-zip. Now, Floresville also has a quarterback that likes to run. Number 11, Darian Mayberry, calling his own number up the middle onto the right side. Now, he will not make it to the end zone. Wildcats will actually hold them to only a field goal going into the second. Wildcats still up 7-3.